Today we have got lots to talk about. In fact, so much, just sit down and relax or get things done while you're listening to me, but none of this could be left out. So we're going to talk about Black Friday with Princess, with Oceania. We've also got news from the Carnival Glory, another person overboard, and I'll tell you why I'm going to talk about that. We've also got a strike going on, so the cruise ships aren't able to call in a certain country, as well as Princess promotions. This keeps coming up, so I'm going to tell you what I learned yesterday, and I want to hear from you all, and plus more. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Tuesday. It is November 14th of 2023, and if you haven't subscribed yet, will you please hit that subscribe button? We need to have you with us, and we go over a lot of really helpful information here every single day. We talk about cruising, traveling to cruise, everything to do with that. So I think you'll enjoy being part of our wonderful group here. Now, let's start off with Princess Promotions. Now, if you are new around here, I'm going to just briefly recap. Princess Promotions is a third-party vendor. They have partnered with Princess, or Princess has partnered with them, however you want to look at that, so that you can buy these packages. And in the packages, you are going to get a certain number of, they've got, I believe, 3 different packages. And depending on how much you want to spend, you're going to get a certain number of future cruise credits, as well as vouchers, as it were, for hotel stays. And depending on how much you spend, that's how much you get. So with that knowledge, people have been getting phone calls to do those for quite some time now. In fact, when they first started, I thought it was perhaps a scam, because who calls people these days selling things? That's not a very secure way to do it. Well, people are still getting phone calls from that. They report to me. Plus, you can also buy these Princess promotion packages when you're on board a ship. The first time that I saw them for sale in person was when I was on the Emerald Princess in September. Now, with that knowledge, here are a few caveats for you, and I would really like to hear from everyone who has not only booked these, but I am looking forward to people who have booked them, used the future cruise credits on a cruise, as well as booked those hotel stays. I want to hear about the hotel stays, everything to do with it, because that will help all of us. But here are a few things that I learned yesterday. First of all, if you book the Princess, in order to use the future cruise credits that come in the Princess promotions, you have to buy the package and then book the cruise. That is really important, because it also applies if you do all of this on a cruise ship. So say you're on a cruise. You go to the future cruise office, they sell you a cruise, you book it, and they're also telling you about this Princess promotions package. And you're like, you know what, let me think about that. The next day you go back, because they say, oh yeah, if you book that Princess, because people have been told this, if you book that Princess promotion package, you can use those future cruise credits on this cruise you book here on board. And so you go back that next day and you're like, you know what, I would like to buy that Princess promotion package. So now you've got a cruise booked the day before, and now you have brought a Princess promotion package. You cannot apply the future cruise credits from that Princess promotion package that you just bought, because that cruise was already booked. It doesn't matter if you just booked it a day or two before. It doesn't matter if you bought them on board on the same trip. Nope, you have to buy that Princess promotion package before you book the cruise that you want to use those future cruise credits on. So that is really important to know. Second thing that I think is really important to know, and I have not seen the terms and conditions on this. This is all from me calling and trying to do this. So I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So the second thing that I think is really important to know is they also offer a payment option with those Princess promotion packages. So say you bought the one that I believe is $34.99, and they'll let you break that up into payments. It's going to charge to your card every month. You're solid. Well, so then you decide you want to apply it to a cruise. Whether you buy that cruise at the same time you buy the, if you buy if you buy that Princess promotion and then you book a cruise and you're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply those future cruise credits now. When you book that within a month, you have to pay for 65% of that Princess promotion package. So say you buy it, you're making your payments, but you've just started, but you want to go ahead and apply those future cruise credits. You have to make that chunk payment so that you have paid for 65% of that package before those future cruise credits are going to stick on that booking. For example, the one I was trying to do it for yesterday, so yesterday was November 13th, they would have had to pay for 65% of that package by December 4th. Alrighty, so they would apply them theoretically, but they wouldn't stick. If you hadn't paid, they would fall off that booking and go back to that promotion. Okay, so that's important to know. Another thing to know is through this whole process, they have Princess has said that your travel advisor can handle those future cruise credits for you just like they handle your cruise. So here's what happens. You call Princess and you say, I have my client, they have the Princess promotion package. We would like to apply those future cruise credits to the booking because those future cruise credits, remember, Princess Promotions is a third-party vendor. Those future cruise credits in that package do not show up in your Princess account the way your regular future cruise credits would, okay? You get a number for them. You can call the Princess Promotions and work with it that way, but they don't show up in your Princess account like the other ones do. So you call Princess, you tell them you want to do that. They're like, oh, that's with Princess Promotions. I have to transfer you to them. And so you get transferred over there. And if you want to, as a travel advisor, I want to apply those future cruise credits to a booking, they won't let me do it without having the client in a 3-way call to say, yep, it's okay to let them do that. Then they ask them their name and their birthday to verify that they're talking to that right person. So really, they do not give the same latitude to travel advisors that they do with dealing with your booking. And I think that's ridiculous because when you book with someone's booking, whoever has me book a cruise trusts me, and I take that trust very seriously to enter their credit card payments, to make any changes to their booking that they want. I always check with people. We would never go around making changes to someone's booking that they don't want. But with that Princess Promotions, you have to actually have the client on the phone with you, 3-way call them in order to tell them it's okay to go ahead and apply that. So the reason that I'm telling you that is so that if you want to do it, I'm not advising you to not do it or to do it. That's not my point here. My point is to make sure that you are aware of that. Now, as a travel advisor, I'm delighted to do that for people. It's okay. I'm happy to do it. That's not a problem. Now, there are, I'm sure, more terms and conditions that go with the Princess promotion packages that I'm not aware of. I have not bought a package. I don't have a copy of the terms and conditions, everything that goes with it. And so as you buy these packages, that's okay. Just make sure that they're really going to work for you and that you are aware of everything that goes into that. And along with that, the reason that I tell you all that I want to know once you have booked your hotels with these packages and actually stayed in those hotels, I just want to know how it goes. I want to know what options you had in the places that you were going. Did you have the options that you wanted? Were you pleased with your stay? How did the price compare that they gave you through the promotions with what you could book on your own or what your travel advisor could get for you? Tell me all of that if you wouldn't mind, and I'll let everyone know so that moving forward we all know if this is something that's going to be great or not so much. Okay? I thought I would bring you up to date on that. If you've got anything to add, please do put it in the comments because like I said, it helps all of us. Alrighty, next we're going to talk about the Carnival Glory. So the Carnival Glory has set sail from New Orleans on a Western Caribbean cruise, and a day after the ship left port, one of this person's family members reported a family member missing. So Carnival, it says, looked through their footage and they cannot find any footage or evidence that the person went overboard, but they surely can't find them anywhere on the ship. So they have been searching for them in the ocean, and then when they did not find them, the Coast Guard took over and has searched like a 200-mile radius looking for the family member here of these people that reported them missing. And then we have had high seas come up, and the Coast Guard said they will be resuming their search as soon as they can. The reason I tell you about this is so that we can keep these family members in our prayers. Clearly they're not having the cruise that they thought that they were going to have with their family. So keep these people in your thoughts and prayers. I feel like we hear this too much lately, and it makes me really sad. The next thing, let's talk about something happy now, is Black Friday. So Princess's Black Friday sale has been moved up, and it is starting today. I just got an email about that yesterday afternoon. So if you have been with keeping your eye on the Princess website for quite a while now, they have had the promo going. It says, 50% off of cruises, 50% off deposits, and your third and fourth guest sale free. That is what they are doing for the Black Friday sale. It says, starting, like I said, November today, the 14th through the 30th, you get up to 50% off cruise fares plus 50% reduced deposits and the third and fourth guest sale free. Here's the extra part. It says, and if people are past Princess guests, they may qualify for up to $400 of onboard spending money per stateroom. So here's a couple of things to think about with that. I went ahead and looked at the terms and conditions because immediately I get excited about that and what it means for the people that I have booked with Princess. Here's what it says. It's only available to legal residents of North America, available on new bookings, on select cruises, on limited availability. They are capacity controlled regardless of stateroom availability and may not be combined with other offers or promotions. Other exclusions may apply and changes or refunds may not be permitted. And so as we look at these fares that there are, I would say we got to keep an eye out if they include non-refundable deposits or if you cannot change the fare once it's booked or make any changes to the booking. So there's going to be a lot to look at with this. The other thing that I think is really important is it says that it's got limited space regardless of cabin availability. So I think that they have probably set aside a certain number of cabins that will qualify for this. And then once that is booked, then there are no others available. The other thing that I would say about this is since it applies to new bookings, if you're already booked on a cruise, and you think, well, let me cancel the booking that I have and pick up the same cruise with this promo, I think sometimes that will work, but it also depends on stateroom availability and if they have got any other cabins left. And so we'll have to be really careful with doing that. Just want to throw all this out here for you. So think about everything when you go to book with these Black Friday sale deals. And I would say that I would keep an eye on that with all of the cruise lines. But since we focus so much here on Princess, I just wanted to let you know that that is part of what is included in these Black Friday deals. And this is going November 14th today through November 30th. So you've got some time to look and see what you might want to book. Also, on Thursday, we're going to hear about the 2025-2026 sailings to New Zealand and Australia. So keep an eye on here, and I'll let you know about that on my video on Thursday, because I know that some of our Let's Go family members they've got that New Zealand and Australia on their bucket list, and they're looking at going. Keep in mind that when you look at going, that they're down in New Zealand and Australia, it's the Southern Hemisphere. So when we think of their summer, it's our winter. So a lot of the cruises that go are going to go more like in your February and March and April through that time period. So while they're going now as well. But anyway, think of the difference in the hemispheres there. The next thing really quickly, I know that we've got some people here who cruise on Oceania, and their sale starts today, and it's going to go through December 5th. And it says, enjoy small ship luxury for less with savings of up to $5,400 per stateroom, plus Simply More with 2-for-1 cruise fares, free round trip airfare with free airport transfers, so that's nice, free shore excursions, free champagne and wine and more, free gourmet specialty dining, and free unlimited Wi-Fi. When it says free, it's because all of those things are included. So if you are interested in booking an Oceania cruise, let me know, and I'd be delighted to help you. Alrighty, a strike. Okay, so we have got ships that are starting off their transatlantics, and they are not able to make some of their port stops. So over on our Facebook group, and a wonderful Let's Go family member sent me an email that just this morning, local time there in Portugal, the Sky Princess was due to stop in the Azores, and they are not able to because there in Portugal, the pilots who get on the cruise ship, which it's a maritime law that as you come in and out of ports that you have the local pilot on board, those pilots are just starting a 48-hour strike, so they are not able to go and call at those ports like they plan to. And the really interesting thing is if you are familiar at all how they do entertainers on cruise ships, they will get on at a port, hop off at another port. Well, apparently there are 3 entertainers on the Sky Princess who were due to get off there in Portugal, and now they have to stay on the ship clear over to Florida. So that's going to be a big change. They're going to end up going clear across on the transatlantic because they can't get off due to this strike. So this just goes to show you never know what's going to happen, and to be really flexible, to pack your patience. I wanted to let you know that, like I said, someone was kind enough to send me an email. Somebody also posted this over on our Facebook group. So if you are not in our Facebook group, come and join us. We've got an amazing community there. They share so much information, amazing photos, everything. And so come and join us there as well. Thank you for being here with me today. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.